Hi ladies, Ali here from Clear Skin and Wellbeing. So today I thought I would just give you an update on my Tretinoin journey with Dermatica. Now I have got a previous tutorial on Dermatica which I did do about three weeks ago, and so I thought today I'll just tell you how I'm progressing, how my skin is, and just a little bit about Dermatica again and about Tretinoin, vitamin A. Now, just very quickly, I'm not sponsored at all, so I thought I'd just mention that. And also, please subscribe and please like. So let's get cracking. Now, I get my Tresinoin from a company called Dermatica. So it's probably the wrong way around actually on this video. So I get it from Dermatica, which is a company based in the UK. Now, obviously, if you're in America and various other countries, it's quite easy to get hold of Tretinoin. But in the UK, to get it, you really do need to go to somebody who's a complete professional, and you can't buy it over the counter. What you can buy over the counter are things like The Ordinary, Paula's Choice, Gao, all those things, but they don't have such a high concentrated level, if you like. They do have other ingredients in there which perhaps slows it down slightly. Whereas if you buy Tresinoin through Dermatica or various other companies, you do get something which is a lot stronger basically and works a lot faster. Now, just quickly on Dermatica with this one, I'll show you and then how I use it as well. But you could, I just want to just sort of demonstrate. If you use another brand, that's fine. But I just want to sort of just tell you what this is about. So with this, as I say, it comes with, here we are, I've got another one there, little tube. I think it's about 15 ml in here, and it lasts a month, and you get sent one of these once a month. Beforehand, you have to fill out a form online, and you also take a photograph of your skin. You mention what skin conditions you have, if any, and also what you're hoping for. And then they will send you a prescription of what they think is best. They would tend to start, I think, lower, and then you can build up. You never want to start up on quite a high percentage of Tretinoin, otherwise you're going to end up with problems. So you start off low. I'm on Tresinoin and niacinamide, and it comes in the post, as I say, once a month. It costs about £22 including postage and packing, and it does get updated quite often. They are in contact with you when they think perhaps you need to go up higher, or even if you think you need to go down a little bit lower. So it comes in a 15 ml. And I always put my Tretinoin on in the evening. Now, one thing you must do if you do use Tretinoin, or to be honest, any form of retinol, is always put on a high factor. In the summertime, a factor 50 or a 40. Sometimes if I'm using my Clinique City block, I use a 40. But if I'm out in the sun all day, it's definitely a factor 50. You really do need a factor. So this with the Dermatica. So with Tresinoin, it's a derivative of vitamin A. So basically it boosts the collagen, gets further down, and it just helps with the collagen production, which you start to lose from, I don't know, 25 onwards. So you need something to keep turning it over, and it really does do the job. You can end up with dryness and flakiness, which I have on occasion, but to be honest, it does go away, and if you apply a moisturiser on, you should be fine. Now, when I do apply my Tresinoin, I do leave it on for at least an hour, and then before I go to bed, I would then apply just a very light moisturiser. I just think you still need a moisturiser in the evening. I try not to use anything with any essential oils or anything too harsh, nothing with too many active ingredients, just a very plain moisturiser in the evening. Now, I would use Tresinoin every evening, and sometimes if my skin's feeling a little bit dry, I might push it back and leave off 1 or 2 evenings, and then just maybe alternate it but then I would go back to an evening again. So how I would apply my Tresinoin, I'll just show you. Just tie my hair up. Now I don't have anything on my face as such at the moment, so just a little bit of mascara and lipstick. So yeah, I've got nothing on my skin. Now when you apply, you only need 1 or 2 pumps. Oh, that's the wrong one. There we go. 1 or 2 pumps there. Now you don't want to go too close to the eyes, and you don't want to go close to here either. I would just tend to put it very carefully, just probably around there. It does, you know, you've got to think of it almost like blotting paper. So if you put it here, you don't need to go closer. If you go there, it slowly glides up and would probably go up a bit further anyway. And I'll just, you don't need much. And to be honest, it would last a very long time. You know, it's for a month and you still have product at the end. I don't think the shelf life is too long, so you don't want to be holding on to it for 6 months or so. And I would just go there. I wouldn't, as I say, I wouldn't touch any of these or these around where the skin could be quite sensitive. And then just under there. Now, I just think it's probably one of the most important ingredients, to be honest, especially, you know, on older skin, because you need that cell rejuvenation, which you're going to get with Tretinoin, and I just think it's so important. As I say, this does have niacinamide in as well, so it does actually help us reduce those pores, particularly on the nose, I tend to find. But as I say, you don't want to put it down there, just on those parts there. Sort of leaves the neck just probably to about that area, and then just let everything else seep down. As I say, I would leave that on for at least an hour, and then I would apply my moisturiser on before I go to bed. So hopefully that's been useful for you. As I say, I'm now on my 3 weeks of Tresinoin and I'm really enjoying it. I have had some skin peel, but not very much. I haven't had much redness. It seems to sort of restabilise itself anyway. And yeah, I put it on the evening, once in the evening, every evening. Always moisture on afterwards, but at least an hour, let it all seep in. If I'm doing any derma rollering, I definitely wouldn't use any Dermatica or any Tresinoin. I would leave that night off, and maybe even the following night, depending on what grade, how deep I've gone in with my derma roller. So not to use it with a derma roller. And just very quickly, always use a SPF, the highest possible, preferably 40 onwards, 50 even better. So I hope this video was useful for you. I thought I'd just give you a quick update, and please subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Okay, bye.